Hello and welcome to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And if you haven't yet, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you know every time I upload another video. Now, I've not long come back from the Midlands Entomological Fayre. So this is the first entomology show since everything happened. So first one back from this. So the last show I went to was the Western Invertebrate show. This was an entomological fair, which are slightly different. And so it's all things entomology. So it does include livestock, but also includes pinned specimens as well. Various kind of like that, microscopes, sometimes field equipment can be at these types of shows as well. So it's kind of anything that is entomology, whether it be living, dead, or out in the field. So I did get some things which I'll show you in a bit, some pickups that are all living pickups, but I did also get some footage of the show. So this show normally takes place near Newark, Ollerton near Newark, but it's moved to Kettering for this year. Now, there used to be a show in Kettering many years ago when I first started keeping stuff, and it used to be a fantastic show as well, quite a big one. This was quite big as well. It was quite a big haul, and so lots of traders there. Again, lots of variety. Well, and what I really like about entomology shows sometimes over the invertebrate shows is, for me, the variety of invertebrates that are available at an entomology show. So now it's not as busy with public as, say, like the Western Invert show was. That was absolutely packed. This didn't feel anywhere near as busy, but for me there was much more variety of livestock available. And sometimes for me, with the invertebrate shows, can be very tarantula heavy. I love tarantulas, but I love all inverts. And this one, there's lots of different stick insects. There was ants HQ were there, which is fantastic to see those guys back. And there's beetles, all sorts available, not just tarantulas. So, well, let's go ahead, take a look at the footage I managed to get of the show, and then join me afterwards and I'll show you my pickups. Okay, so that was my footage of the Midlands Entomological Fayre in Kettering 2021. And it's fantastic to see people there as well. Mark's a while ago surprised us by turning up to that one along with Peter Webb, so it's great to see those guys again. So, as well as various other people. Now, like I said, I did get some pickups, so I'll show you these guys. So first I'll show you, won't really show, but I've got two more species of beetle grubs. So these, actually, I missed out on getting these at the Western show, but I managed to find some at this one. So these came from the insect farm. These are 5 first instar, so L1, Pacnoda isculca. The adults are stunning for these guys. So there's another species of Pacnoda. I think Pacnoda are really underrated beetles. And everyone just thinks of Pacnoda marginata peregrina. Fantastic beetle, but there's other species out there. I'm really looking forward to growing these on, hopefully getting adults. I said that the females like it slightly warmer than other Pacnodas for laying eggs, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. Also got these grubs here from Curtis Aiken, fantastic breeder of all sorts of stick insects, grasshoppers, katydid, beetles, isopods and stuff. He's a complete breed, but it's absolutely fantastic, one of the best. And he said this is actually a fairly new species to the hobby. I hadn't heard of it before, certainly hadn't seen it. This is Curicula africana umtaliensis. If I've got a good enough picture of his adults, I'll pour that in because they were stunning. I was very tempted with a pair of adults, and then he pointed out they did have 8 grubs for the same price, so I picked up some grubs. He said they were small in there. I haven't actually looked at them yet, but I'd rather have the larvae when I get more of them, and I can rear them up myself. And so they're fantastic. Then in here, this came from Moss Goblin. It's actually run by a friend of mine, an ex-zookeeper, and he actually gifted this to me. So in here, you can just see it here, is a little peacock mantis nymph. There it is. It's actually molted as well on the way. So, but yeah, so he's given me a little peacock mantis. But go and check out mossgoblin.co.uk. Got a few different things on there. My mum actually picked up some nice millipedes from him as well. What I picked up here, if you can see, it's just here. This is a little yellow-tailed scorpion. So these don't get very big at all. You just see it there. So it's a little Euscorpius. So European yellowtail. This is actually a species you can find in the UK. They're not native, but you can find them in the UK. Another micro exotics, they were there. Hopefully you see my unboxing from Micro Exotics. Fantastic place. It was great to meet him finally. Now I didn't get any isopods from him this time, but what I did get, if you can see him in there, one just there. In here there's 2 little pink dragon millipedes. Look at them. How cool are they? Yeah. So those. Actually, I didn't see him. He kind of pointed them out to me and my mum, and then I saw the price. I was like, I've got to get him. I thought it was a very good price for me anyway. I thought so. I had to pick up those. So, what I got from the fantastic Arthur Sackett, who doesn't do many shows, but every time I see him, he says he's going to be giving it up, but he's still going. One of the originals in terms of breeding things like stick insects and leaf insects. These are Philippine leaf insects. That's a female. There's a male in here as well, and there's a whole host of different nymphs as well. Loads of different sizes, which is fantastic. He probably has some of the best value of stuff. So there's a male. In terms of male, he's got longer antennae. So for this piece, so where's my giants? Have you just seen my video on my giant ones? They're all female, and there's only females. This species does have males as well, and there's a few more nymphs and stuff. So this was packed absolutely full. My mum also picked up a few tubs of these, as well as some tubs of giants as well. And it's great to see Arthur there, like I say, one of the originals. So, and then also one or two ones I actually picked up at the beginning of the day. from the Fantastic Steve Thornton of Tarantula-tastic Enclosures. I actually swapped some assassin bugs, so this is a pre-arranged thing. We've actually been trying to do this for ages. So these are some of his P. horrida. So I've now got quite a few of those, because obviously if you've seen my Western video, Scott's Inverts gave me some of his P. horrida nymphs. But I traded some of my Platymeris Scutellapenis nymphs, my yellow spot assassin bug nymphs, for those guys. And then also got this absolute beauty off Steve as well. So this here, for people that don't know, so most people go, oh, Pokey, yep, it is a Poecilotheria regalis. Look at her, isn't she stunning? So I did get a tarantula, so it's come with all the setup as well. So that's my pickups from the Midlands Entomological Fayre. Absolutely so happy with what I got. I could have spent a lot more money, but I need to spend my money out this month because I've got another 2 shows coming up. So when this video goes out, so obviously recording way in advance, he'll come out for me next Sunday when I'll be setting up at Doncaster Reptile Show. I won't be filming that one because they don't allow filming. So I will show you anything that I do pick up from there. So, and then the following weekend on 26th is the Eastern Invertebrate Show in Bedford, which I'll be at as well. I think a whole gang of people will be there. Scott's Inverts is going, Unusual Pets is going, hopefully Arachnid Inc is coming as well. I believe T in the Deep Blue Sea, Victoria, she's actually going to be coming to her first ever invertebrate show, considering she's not really a land-dwelling invertebrate sort of person. We're going to a show that's for the spiders. So Mark Spider Guy will be there, Peter Webster will be there. So and a whole host of other people are going to turn up to the show. So that's going to be an absolute belter. So I'd say, yeah, when this one comes up, I'll be at the International Herbological Society show up in Doncaster, the Doncaster Reptile Show. Can't wait to be back at the Reptile Show as well. But I do have things, there's amphibians and there's invertebrates there as well. But I need some equipment and some substrates and stuff, so I'll hopefully get that at the show, as there wasn't so much at this one in terms of equipment wise for me. So, but that's it, yeah. So yeah, all in all, for me, quite an enjoyable show. Good to be back at an entomology show. They are a bit different to invertebrate shows and reptile shows. So, but if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Okay. Also, please do pop some comments down below as well. Did you go to the show? What did you pick up? So, or are you going to any of the next shows coming up? So, and then, of course, if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I'm edging up towards the 400 subscriber mark, which is amazing. Never thought I'd get this far. So, and please hit that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and keep rocking.